Hello, folks. This is Susan Richards from the Nantucket Community School, and it's approaching Thanksgiving 2020 as I read this, and this is an old favorite of mine. It's a song. I'm actually going to sing this book instead of just reading it because it is a song. It's kind of making me feel a little bittersweet. I think a lot of us are feeling that way this year. In order to keep our families safe, our loved ones safe, more of us are going to be staying at home and celebrating with just our immediate family this year. So this is something that will remind us of Thanksgivings in the past and Thanksgivings to come. It's called Over the River and Through the Wood, a song for Thanksgiving. And this version is done by Lydia Marie Child, and that she is the original writer of the lyrics, and Nadine Bernard Westcott is the very unique style of illustration that she does as the illustrator of this book. Over the river and through the woods. You can already see there reminding us of pie. It looks like a pumpkin pie. Folks are leaving their house, getting ready for a car trip. Looks like they're shoveling a little, and the dog is waiting in the car. Over the river and through the wood, to grandfather's house we go. And there, meanwhile, we're going to be seeing what grandmother and grandfather are doing, getting prepared. He's saying the family will be here soon, the grandfather's saying. The grandmother looks like she's rolling out some dough. There's already a pumpkin pie there. The doggie is sitting in front of the stove, and if you look very carefully inside the stove, you can see a turkey. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh through the white and drifted snow. Over the river and through the woods, oh how the wind does howl. It stings the toes and bites the nose as over the ground we go. The mother's saying, close the window, please, because the children are sticking their heads out the window. And meanwhile, back at grandmother and grandfather's house, looks like they're setting the table. There's the dog watching. Oh, and back in the background is a kitty cat underneath the plant. Hopefully he's not going to knock that plant over. Over the river and through the wood to have a first-rate play. Hear the bells ring, ting-a-ling-ling, hurrah for Thanksgiving Day. Looks like they're coming into the village. Very wintry. I think this is maybe a northern New England town. Meanwhile, grandmother and grandfather still preparing for the holiday. Looks like grandfather's setting the table. I wonder if you know what that is in the middle of the table. That centerpiece is called a cornucopia, a corn of plenty, which is what it feels like on Thanksgiving. So many good friends and good food and good family. Over the river and through the wood, trot fast, my dapple gray. Spring over the ground like a hunting hound, for this is Thanksgiving Day. Meanwhile, back at grandmother and grandfather's house, they're getting the turkey out. Things are getting closer to being ready. Over the river and through the wood and straight through the barnyard gate. We seem to go extremely slow. It is so hard to wait. And it looks like the cows and the horse is waiting for them. You can see the horse sticking out. Over the river and through the wood, now grandmother's cap I spy. They look very happy to see grandma and grandpa. Hurrah for the fun. There they are around the table. There's the cornucopia. All the food is out. It looks like the doggie's gotten a bone, which is nice. I wonder where the cat is. Oh, there's another dog over there. Oh, the cat's getting some treats from the little baby. Hurrah for the fun, is the pudding done? Hurrah for the pumpkin pie. Yum. And that is the end of Over the River and Through the Woods. You'll see, for those of you who play an instrument or play the piano or read music, this is all the words and the lyrics to Over the River and Through the Woods. And there they are going home that night after a very filling dinner and wonderful times with Grandma and Grandpa. And that is the end of Over the River and Through the Woods.